Okay, so this is another unboxing video here. This is on the Harbor Freight multi-purpose vise with anvil. It's the 5-inch adjustable vise, item number 61163. So I picked this up at the store. They were running one of their specials where they are $55. So shelf was empty. They had one left in the back. So let's take a look here. So the box is pretty beat up, but you'd kind of expect that for an anvil because they're a vise anvil because they're so heavy, especially average size like a 5-inch. So let's see if I can get this out without it poking into the box too much here. It doesn't look like it, so let's rip this apart here a little bit. And it's a bit heavy. So what I'm doing here is I'm setting up. I had a old generator cart here and just took the engine off, and it's no good, so I figured why not put on some stuff that I can wheel outside on a nice day and not take the shop all nasty. I say shop, garage. So let's peel this off here and take a look. So I can see right off the bat it's a little bit of rust. Normally when they ship this stuff from China, that's interesting. Oh, that must have ripped that off my glove. Normally when they ship this stuff over from China, they pack it with a really, like a gel machine packing oil just to keep it from being rusty when it would arrive and be opened at the store shelves. So, you know, it's not a problem. So the main complaints that I saw online was that the gauge up here didn't line up with dead center, and as you can see here, that is also the case for this one. So 0 is off-centered by between a quarter and ½ inch. But I don't really care about that because that's not that big of a deal. Spin it around. Now I did see one video on YouTube where somebody had actually busted one of these jaws, and they had basically put in a bolt and cranked it down to the point where it just snapped. And these are, these are poured in. They're forged iron, and it's kind of loose packed. You're not expecting it to be super strong, high quality here. So the teeth are decent. It's 5-inch. The little hex bolt in here is barely set in. It's almost sticking out as far as the actual teeth. Those two are recessed, so that's a little bit better. And that one's recessed. One of the videos I saw actually showed this having a ton of play in there, but I'm not seeing a lot of play in this one, so that's good. And I'm basically going to be using this for working on stuff where if I need to go outside and grind on something, that I'm not going to be just creating a ton of dust in the shop here. I'm hoping that's not a crack. It looks like it's just somebody nicked it. You can see how cheaply these are put together. This is not even square. This is off-centered quite a bit. I'm not even gonna bother taking that back. It's just not that big of a deal for me. Now I'm probably gonna take this whole thing apart and lube the cylinder and the actual main bolt that this is worming back and forth on here, so that it works a little bit smoother. But other than that, you know, it seems like it's a decent, for, you know, like $50, it seems like it's decent. It's not the best, but, you know, if you don't want to spend $300 to $1,000 on American Vise, then this is what you get. And as long as you're not abusing it too much, it'll work for most things. So I've got some, you know, older vices that I would use if I really had to crank on anything, but I think this will be fine for what I need it for, just to be wheeled around. So, alright, well, there's your unboxing video here of the Central Forge 5-inch multi-purpose vise, and that is, let's see here, item 61163. Seems alright. I'll bolt it down. I'll do an update eventually here and let you know what I think.